Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Global Diamond Broker Hard Truth Podcast, episode 78.
Episode 78. And Happy New Year, everybody. It's January 2nd.
Did you miss us? Did you miss me?
Because we actually took our second week off.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, what was the first week that I took off?
Do you recall what it was?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it was...
Personal issues.
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here we are, back for another season, into our third year. We started the podcast in 2022, just post-COVID, and here we are in 2024. My phone's lighting up. We are busier. I want to say this. The formula we worked with of honesty and frankness and candor and being straightforward about the facts of the diamond industry has been an overwhelming success. So much so. Are you going to make it here? Do you need your puffer? Where's your puffer?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everybody about white lung disease or whatever it is? Or?
There's a pandemic going around called white lung disease. So if you notice people are coughing a little more lately, that's why. And I have it.
You don't know that you have it.
Well, I self-diagnosed because I looked on Google and it seems like I have it.
What did they call people?
Yeah, there's like a special name.
Yeah, there's a special name.
Crazy.
What?
Crazy.
Pretty girl crazy is what I call it.
Apologies in advance if I cough a lot in this podcast.
What?
I said apologies if I cough a lot in this podcast.
Yeah, have your puffer
Just ignore me.
Judy has the latest in puffers. I mean, why has the puffer package? You know, you look at things like vapes, right? People vape and how they've gotten vapes down to these cute little things where you can't see them at all.
Yeah.
And not that either of us are vapors.
Anymore.
Not that I ever was. But why can't they do that with the
in
puffer?
cute
Why is
packaging?
it the worst color in the world?
I know.
Right?
What would you even describe this? Kind of looks like Tiffany blue a little bit.
So it's green.
Yeah. No.
Right?
This
Lies of the diamond industry. Hey, imagine a brand that can convince you that the color blue...
The color green
The color
is blue.
green is blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's powerful stuff. We're all susceptible to it. Mm-hmm. And every time you see that iconic Tiffany color... That's Tiffany.
Yeah.
Beautiful jewelry. Diamonds suck.
Shitty.
The diamonds suck. It's a shame. Mm-hmm. You can never hold it. You can hold it out and you have to say Tiffany, but no one's ever going to run up 90% of the time and go, oh my God, that's the most beautiful diamond I've ever seen. Because you can get those here.
Yeah.
Right? And I pick on Tiffany and I'm surprised that I haven't received anything from them yet. Saying, shut up. You having a moment there? Anyway, it is New Year's. We have had the most unusual morning.
Yeah.
I know you didn't want me to mention this phone call, but I have to mention.
Okay.
You know,
I don't think he listens to the podcast, so you can mention it.
Before we get to predictions, New Year's resolutions, and all those things, this morning, and you know, I talk about the fact all the time that for girls, diamonds are
a representation of the love that you
and
two
all
share.
the emotion and all the good and
all
bad
the
in relationships.
stuff,
It can become the whole focal point. You know, I've fixed rings in the past where she's taken it off, and you know, if you're one of these people, I want you to know you're not alone, and done things like. Jesus, is this how we want to start off the new year? Like thrown it at them so hard that it gets damaged. And I can tell by looking, and they come in and they go, oh yeah, no, it
got caught in something.
Yeah, or it fell off the something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it didn't. She threw it at you. And look, you're not alone. It becomes, you know, there's a lot of pressure,
there's a lot of emotions.
This time of year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this third-party diamond story is something I've never...
It was so unusual, you guys.
So quickly,
yeah.
He got an engagement ring from us. Mm-hmm. Should we even try to tell this story?
I mean...
He got an engagement ring from us, loved it, happy. This is 4 or 5 months ago. His buddy wanted a ring. We helped him with that one. Well, apparently, this is our New Year's story. Apparently, when they were out on New Year's, she found out that he referred someone else, help me if I have this wrong,
Sounds right
to
so
us
far.
who got a ring, which is extremely common, to give to his mother, and gave it to his mother several months ago now. Well, apparently she's so upset that he didn't just buy her diamond there, but that he referred his friend who got him to get another diamond for the guy's mother, that unless they go get the mother's ring back, I mean, this is my understanding.
Yeah.
Unless they go get the ring back from the mother,
The engagement is called off.
but give it back to us. After months, they want us to give them a refund. They love the ring, love both rings. Had them for months and months.
Yeah.
6 months?
Plus,
Plus,
probably.
okay. That she's calling off the engagement. Now, here's the question, and I would like you to respond to this one. And maybe we should have a question of the week. What do you do if you are us? And so we kept pressing for the details and why and what's going on.
It just didn't really add up.
It doesn't add up.
It doesn't make sense why a completely separate ring should be involved in their engagement together.
And how we're involved, because there's a scrap and the engagement is off.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Unless the ring is returned.
It's a perplexing question, and
just
we don't know the
mind-boggling.
answer. We honor, of course, our guarantees and everything else, and we want to be as helpful as we can. And I think we were, especially when I said, well, that's a you problem. The one thing I did want to say is it's time for couples counseling. Okay.
Hey, we need that.
What?
We need that. Except we're not a couple.
Okay.
Because Colin can do better.
Way better. Okay, I can get a non-coffer. Hey? Anyway, look, we're back for another season. There's a lot of exciting things going on in the diamond industry today. I mean, the biggest thing we have to think about right now is what the heck is going to happen in the diamond industry. There's been a couple really interesting things that have happened. For example, the supply for mined diamonds was stopped for 2 months. I mean, this is historic changes in the diamond industry. And when we come back now, apparently there is now an embargo against Russian diamonds, who are over a third of the world's diamonds, mined diamonds, in place to help. I believe the governments are involved, and De Beers has, done their backseat driving to get this to be the case. But what the heck is going to happen with prices of diamonds that have come out of a mine? It's unbelievable what has happened in the diamond industry with the advent and the presence, the overwhelming presence of. What do I do when you cough? Do I stop and wait? Do we stop and wait?
No.
The overwhelming presence of lab-created diamonds. I mean, what's going to happen? What's the truth? What's going on? Who do you listen to? Well, I would listen to me, because I've been right every single time. And it's interesting, if you follow us on TikTok, and it's amazing how much business and how many people see us on TikTok and own their diamonds from us through TikTok. But we have
Are you going to talk about the viral video?
the viral video. It's
That
approaching
got re-viral.
800,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
It went viral. Now it's viral again. It's almost
Do you
at,
consider 800,000? I would say that's viral, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think anything up to 300 or 400. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's a lot. But the comments are what I love. And so it's amazing to me how many people out there still don't know the facts.
But I love that all the people that are commenting are kind of against each other. It's like I don't know.
Like a fight.
It's like a fight. It's like a war.
Yeah. And
'Cause then there's the
people are
educated
very
people.
emotional. And you get comments like this, okay? Because I try to respond to them all. Because I'm kind of an asshole, I guess, when it comes to
Oh,
this
yeah,
sort
he's
of
an
thing.
asshole for
Because
sure.
I know what I'm talking about, and I get tired of it. So I get tired of things like this. I get tired of the fact that people say, well, in Mother Nature, it took the diamond 3 billion years to form. No, it didn't. It formed in the exact same amount of time it formed in a lab and sat in the earth. That's the only difference. You've got the, what's the name of that government authority? All that in the U.S., the Federal Trade Commission. I mean, this is the commission, this is the powerful government authority that says, look, there's no difference. This is the problem.
They had to remove the word natural because
that's
whether
right,
it came
Judy.
out of a lab or out of a mine, they're all
the
natural.
same. So the word natural is not a way to describe. Now, to take it further, and you see this from the industry, and I'm the industry, and this is where I get a little sort of uptight about things. Should I be smacking you on the back?
No, no.
I get a little upset about things because the other word, and I don't know if we've talked about this, I just read it a few days ago, and I'm on this stuff all of the time, and there's so much to consume, that they're not supposed to use to describe it because it's not, is synthetic. And my buddy at Rappaport Diamond Report, these guys love to use the word synthetic.
And natural.
It's not.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to do our podcast today, our
TikTok?
story, our TikTok about this. Because those are words that the powerful U.S. Federal Trade Commission said are not appropriate because they're not synthetic, they're grown diamonds. I could have a whole new viral one going here, hey? Yeah. Anyway, the only reason we talk, look, whether you're getting a mine diamond or a lab-grown diamond, that's a personal decision. But here's what you need to know. You need to know the facts, okay? It's like the other one that burns my boil.
Is that the right saying?
No, but I just come up with this stuff as we fly, as you know. It burns my boil.
Wait, let me guess. That mine diamonds retain value.
Yes, you're good for you.
Because that boils my blood too.
You're crisp today.
Thank you.
Hey, and before she said, I'm not going to have much to say today.
Okay.
You're an oxymoron within a...
Yeah, whatever. That one boils my fucking... Oh, sorry. Sorry. But it boils my blood. It boils my blood because it is so fucking false.
Yeah.
It is so not true.
It is so not true. There is no resale value. There is no retained value in a diamond, whether it comes out of a mine or out of a laboratory. It's a lie. And you know what's one? The industry has been able to perpetuate for generations. And these retailers, you go in and they go, oh yeah, they go up in value every year. Yeah, they do. Try to sell your diamond. Try to sell it. They raise the prices every year. Well, not anymore, but they've raised the prices every year. But this has been one since the way back in 1983 when I started in the diamond industry. This is one that I've always looked at and gone, wow. I couldn't even say it. I've never sold a diamond to anybody, gotten them involved as an investment, ownership, any aspect of it, by trying to tell them that it will retain value. There is no used car market
for diamonds.
There's nowhere to sell them. You know where they end up? They end up in pawn shops with a caveat, and the caveat is this: there are, as we've seen, the year I was thinking of this morning, because super rare, big, valuable, expensive diamonds, there's a market. And 2023, last year, had the blues. And if you Google this, blue diamonds, there's articles out on it today, set records. They're rare. They have history. They're anomalies of nature, literally wonders of nature. And they appreciate as a hard asset in value. And not through the Australian Diamond Company. What are the Australian investments? Those things are so expensive, you're never going to see a return. Please tell them I said so if you own one of their diamonds. It's ridiculous. As a former Argyle direct distributor. I know what the prices are. And so there is that caveat. There are diamonds and huge white ones that are so rare, like a rare painting.
But it's certain categories, right? It's D color, flawless.
That's exactly it. And you'd be amazed at how much prices drop if it's an E color over D. This is why in these
Well,
Sotheby's...
at the auctions, you don't see anything below a D color.
You don't see them. The big record breakers they're rare. And it's like we recommend to every single client who's ever come to us. They have the most beautiful, like so much feedback from me over the holiday weekend from clients talking about how beautiful their diamond is. And, we had other situations this year like that I've never experienced before. Instead of couples buying engagement rings, I had third parties buying the rings for them. Like the mom, and I had one mom in North Carolina or South Carolina who ordered her daughter's engagement ring for her to help the young couple.
Yeah.
And did you see her message?
The emerald?
That's right. And she goes, oh my God, it's the most beautiful diamond anybody's ever seen. Well, isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you should own? And shouldn't you own it at prices that are real? Sorry, go ahead. Not this retail markup?
Retail markup. 2024 is the year of owning the most beautiful and not paying overheads and retail prices. We're going to leave all of that in 2023.
That's right. And also I think about 2023, look, what's going to happen with mined diamonds versus lab-grown diamonds? CNN called, not that CNN is anybody, with credibility anymore in the news industry, but they called it...
Why are you looking at me like that?
The year... I worry about you.
Why?
I don't want you to have a coughing attack.
A seizure? CNN called it the year...
today, though, which is kind of unusual.
Yeah, you're a little fragile today.
I am a little fragile. Emotionally. After that phone call. Not really. I'm not a little fragile at all.
You're just bewildered, if anything.
But what was my point just going to be?
CNN calls it the year of the lab-grown diamond.
The year of the lab-grown diamond was last year. What do they kind of call this year? I mean, start Googling this stuff, and, it's amazing. I went on yesterday and started Googling for the first time, like you would, what's the differences? And here's what I was surprised at. They told the truth. They told the fact that the Federal Trade Commission has determined there's literally no difference.
There is no difference.
There is no difference. So, you get these people lying, and I deal with these going, well, I went to my jeweler. That's how I hear their voice. I went to my jeweler, and he showed me a lab diamond, and he showed me a mine diamond, and I could easily tell the difference.
Oh, please.
Right?
Oh, my God. Someone commented on that video that you did. Oh, I could tell the difference between a lab and a mine.
See how many comments they got? Going,
no, you
liar,
can't.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? I sent them. You can't. No one in the world can. And then there's this paradigm. I'm using the word paradigm a lot today, I notice. It's kind of a fallback word. It makes me seem more intelligent than I actually...
Oh, shut up. You're also the man who says, my IQ is really high.
Okay, whatever. Girls. And I'm single. Okay.
Stay away from him.
What was I going to say? You threw me off track. What was I talking about? Oh, paradigm. The paradigm of ownership. And so we talk to our clients, and they have the most beautiful diamonds, and there is this conversation about lab-grown or mine now. Everybody's aware of it. And now the truth is starting to seep out that, and here's another big thing that people aren't aware of that you need to be aware of. There's no obligation on the side of the mine diamond industry to laser inscribe or to even declare their lab-created diamonds or anything. And this is another fallout from the Federal Trade Commission. Crazy as that sounds, because they're diamonds. And you know what else? They've been around for a long time. They've been around for 70 years.
They've been in the pipelines for decades.
GE and GE.
GE.
And De Beers have been playing with these things since the 50s. And industrial, can you imagine now? Like the beautiful jewels they make is crazy. Someone just sent me a certificate from a mine of a good diamond, and it's got the diamond destroyers. It's got clouds, and it's got needles, and the comments.
Indented naturals.
Right? The comments, and now they separate it more at the GIA to fool you into buying a shitty diamond is keys to symbols. Like, look, do you want clouds in your diamonds? That's what I said to this guy. Really? You want clouds?
Yeah, the average person doesn't really know about these
They don't
things.
even look.
Yeah.
They don't even understand.
Yeah.
And it's simple. Look, diamonds are prisms, right? Mrs. Keith, grade 2.
Held a prism up
Summerhill
to
Elementary School.
in Oromocto, New Brunswick.
In Oromocto, New Brunswick, when I first saw rainbow. And I remember it distinctly. There's no clouds or needles in prisms. There's no naturals in prisms because then they're not beautiful.
They're transparent. They're well proportioned. Simple as that.
You're doing really well today.
I know.
Like, look at you.
What can I say?
Right? Anyway, so predictions. I'm going to say continued double-digit growth, and I don't mean 10%. I mean 30. I'm going to say between 35 and 50% growth.
Yeah.
There's going to be a shift. I'm going to predict, as much as they've come down already, the diamonds that come out of a mine are going to drop in price even more than they already have.
Yeah.
Number 3, sustainability. You hear the word all the time. Well, today, because I do my homework every day.
Yeah, same.
I was thinking this morning, I am probably the most knowledgeable right across the board, or one of them in the world. I won't say the most knowledgeable on my industry, but I'm going to say I'm the only one who has traversed every important role in the industry, from representing the most prestigious diamond mines in the world, to opening chain stores of jewelry stores, to building from very small to very big a very successful diamond business. And I'll tell you right now, that's my agenda today. I see a lot of opportunity for people in the diamond industry, and the growth is going to be phenomenal, because now it's not going to just be the middle to upper income that can afford diamonds.
Yeah,
and when you have Vogue magazine reporting Dior's sustainable diamond line that are all created in the lab, boy, that's a huge shift. So what's the magic gonna be? Let's see.
No, I totally agree with you. Those were going to be all of my predictions. I think there's going to be a lot more acceptance of the lab-grown diamond industry. I think a lot of the big name brands are going to start democratizing lab-grown diamonds and starting to embrace lab-grown diamond jewelry.
Who the hell are you today?
I don't know.
Like, holy.
I don't know.
Wow, but you're exactly right. I have to support that right across the board.
Thanks.
By the way, we don't when we come on here and do this, and when we do our stories, and we don't rehearse. We're here to tell you that, like, it's bare bones, okay? Like, I was watching other people who you can tell they have a script and they're trying to put it all together. We don't do any of that. We study the industry, we're in the industry, we understand the industry, we understand pricing, and like our diamonds,
we're transparent
we're
AF.
Transparent AF. What's the AF stand for? You want to make it 3 times?
You should know what AF
I know what it stands for, but I haven't dropped F-bombs today, and you've dropped 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody knows what AF means.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, I think that's all from me.
Yeah. Thank God.
Did you miss me? I was gone for a little bit. Yeah, you were gone.
Judy's been out. How do you weren't feeling well, really. I mean,
still not feeling well.
You were sick.
But I look good.
Yeah, you look beautiful. So I didn't know if you'd be back today, and I didn't want to, because she's been really feeling sick. And so yesterday was January 1st, and we're in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, as you can see. I mean, one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And yesterday, I put my rollerblades on at 12 noon. I'm a rollerblader, and I went out for 3 hours. You can go on my personal and have a look at it if you like on Colin David Ferguson on Instagram. And I went out for a blade, and I'm coming home from my over 3-hour blade.
Yeah, his hair was looking all wacky.
Because we ran into each other, and she goes, "Oh, I'll see you tomorrow." And that was confirmation that we'd be on again today.
Well, the first thing I said to you was, "What happened to your hair?"
Introducing me to one of her friends. She goes, she keeps staring up, and I'm thinking, here it comes.
And he's like 8 feet tall on his rollerblades, okay?
Yeah.
I'm like...
What happened to your hair? and it was funny because you had a friend I'd never met, Allie, with you. And I got back here and I was taking my blades off and I burst out laughing. I haven't seen her in a month because she's been...
Not a month.
No, that's right.
Okay,
2
dramatic.
weeks. 2 weeks.
Like a week and a half.
Podcast.
A week and a half. Anyways.
Anyway, and So anyway, we're here. Please keep in touch. Call us, DM us. You got a question? You want a quote on a diamond? Please contact us. I just got one today where the guy was getting hosed, absolutely hosed by the jeweler he was dealing with. The diamond was...
Yeah, we do a lot of saving in this.
And for all those people who send us and get quotes first and then end up owning their diamonds from us, thank you. We appreciate it, and we're glad we can help. Mm-hmm. It's a new world in the diamond industry. And we're here to provide facts and helps and broker diamonds globally.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. We're looking forward to 2024, and we hope you are, and have a prosperous and successful one. Mm-hmm. We're out.